there is actually a tornado watch here now, and I'm just hanging out in my car. I am right at the start of an epic road trip across America, and my very first destination is right here at Indiana Dunes National Park. Now, I've never been to this park before. This is my first time. I'm excited to see what it has to offer. My understanding is that it has some beach access to Lake Michigan, which is one of the Great Lakes. And I believe you may be able to see a view of the Chicago skyline off in the distance, so that'd be real cool. Now, as you can see, I've got my shorts on and some Crocs. I may take the Crocs off and go wading in Lake Michigan for a little bit. Yeah, let's go. All right, well, so far my first impressions of Indiana Dunes National Park is that it's not really like any other national park I've been to. There's actually an Indiana Dunes State Park as well, and it kind of cuts right through the middle of the national park, and it kind of divides it into different sections. You can't really go from one end to the other without stepping also into the state park, which has like a separate fee. I mean, Lake Michigan is gorgeous right now. Kind of just going for a walk along the beach. Sand feels real nice on my toes. I can't say for sure, but I think I might be able to see the Chicago skyline like way off in the distance. Can barely make it out. I'll have to get out my camera with the telephoto lens and see if I can get a better view of it. Looks like there are a few different hiking trails along the park. There is one called the Bog Trail. The other thing that's kind of weird about this park is that there are actually like different towns right in the middle of it. So it doesn't really feel like a national park necessarily so much as just kind of glorified beach access. I mean, given that, I'll take it. It's nice. Kind of just enjoying this walk along the beach right now. Whoop. Also, I did dip my feet in, and Lake Michigan is very cold right now. I did see some larger sand dunes in a different area of the park, but I didn't find a good place to park my car near them, so that was a section of the park that I didn't get to explore quite as much. Well, in addition to the sand dunes and the beach access, there's a lot of marshland here as well. I don't think I'm going to stick around in this park for too much longer. I've got more driving ahead of me, and I was going to stop at Planet Fitness to take a shower and get a little workout. I did pass by this marsh trail just now, and I was noticing this observation deck just ahead of me. So I wanted to stop by and check that out. Yeah, cool park. All right, well, I'm taking off now. That was pretty cool. You can see the Chicago skyline just ever so faintly off in the distance. I think there was a little bit of mist coming off of Lake Michigan that was kind of obscuring the view of it a little bit. And it was very far away too, but you could definitely see it. There's still a lot more to this park that I haven't seen, but what I did see of it was cool. Like I said, it's definitely different from any other national parks I've been to. You know, just from what I've seen so far, I don't know that I necessarily get national park vibes, but it's a nice park nonetheless. So definitely worth checking out if you're in the area. Next, I'm going to be heading towards Wisconsin and then further on west. So yeah, lots more adventures to come. We're just getting started. All right, so I'm hanging out in my car right now in Rochester, Minnesota. I was originally going to be going to Sioux Falls, South Dakota today. I wanted to check out some of the parks there, but there have been some pretty severe storms across the Midwest and Plains regions of the country. They actually had a tornado watch there in Sioux Falls. So I thought I was going to try to avoid it by not going all that way out there. I did check the forecast here in Rochester, Minnesota, and it wasn't originally supposed to be all that bad. It just had like some scattered showers and possible thunderstorms. But update, there is actually a tornado watch here now, and I'm just hanging out in my car. So I'm at like a truck stop right now. I'm at a Love's. If it gets real bad, like maybe I'll go inside and try to take shelter in there. Going to be checking the weather, and hopefully it'll be safe out here. All right, well, good morning. It got a little crazy last night. It started raining probably about 9 p.m. and there was like an initial cell that went through. And when that was happening, it was basically just like thunder, lightning, rain, usual kind of storm stuff. I didn't think it was anything too bad. And that lasted for maybe about an hour, and then it died down and I went to sleep, only to be woken up about an hour later to the main front that went through. Literally from just being complete calm in a matter of a couple seconds, it got so windy. I was like, oh no, is this it? Is it here? Is there a tornado, But that only lasted for a few minutes, and then it died down and it was back to rain. I didn't get all that much sleep last night, so I'm kind of tired right now. I'm continuing west to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I want to check out the park in the downtown area of Sioux Falls. It has all the namesake falls. I gotta keep my eye on that weather though, because I am in the Great Plains region of the US now, and it is tornado season, so whew. Hey guys, I am at Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I'm out at the Falls Park right now. There's a waterfalls that runs through basically the center of the city. I can already see them from here. It's really scenic. There's a lot of like rocky formations around here. It's kind of a cool day, kind of cloudy, kind of damp, but I'm excited to check out these falls, so let's go. There is a pedestrian bridge that goes across the river, so you can go to both sides of it. There's also an observation tower. I'm not sure if there's an admission fee for the observation tower, but I'm gonna go ask about that. It's a really cool park to have right in the middle of your town. I could definitely see myself going here pretty often if I lived here. A whole bunch of different vantage points. It's really cool, all these rock formations in the middle of the town too. I've got my drone here and I was originally thinking about flying it. There's a ton of birds flying around and they sometimes like to kind of go after my drone. So I don't know if it's such a good idea right now. I think I'm gonna hold off on the drone. That's crazy. I don't know if there's like a military base around here or what, but I'm seeing fighter jets fly by. So yeah, definitely not flying the drone here, that's for sure. Really cool park though. I think I'm gonna head over that pedestrian bridge and check out the other side now. All right, so I just checked and there is no admission fee for the observation tower, so I'm on my way up there right now. Let's check this out. Hello. All right, guys, well, I think that's gonna do it for this one. Really cool park. I'm gonna be driving further west today. I'm gonna try to get out to the Badlands region and go check out some more parks. So thanks for coming along like always. Hope you guys had fun. I know I did. Until next time, catch you later. Peace.